guys, it's Hasa, and I know I'm not using my mascot right now, but I think that the LPS I'm using right now, which is a G4, is pretty fitting for my video. But guys, I am here to talk about the G4 LPS. We all know that there has been a lot of controversy involving the G4s and the G2s and G1s. A lot of LPS tubers and LPS collectors want our precious G2s and G1s back. Ever since the G3s came out in the late 2014, a lot of people have been making videos about the G3s and G4s, whether they like them or not. We have been waiting to get our old pets back for a long time, but unfortunately it hasn't happened yet. When the G4s came out in 2015, a lot of people loved them, a lot of people hated them, and a lot of people just didn't care. But I guess we could all agree that G4s are way better than G3s. As some of you guys know, I think the G4s are really super cute, but I really miss the old pets because I just like them better. And let's admit it, there is a few things about the G4s that Hasbro could have done better on. Like the plastic, just the design, and the holes. But guys, I very recently bought some G4s yesterday, which I thought were unbelievably cute. And if you see my other video, the cutest G4s ever, I also was very proud of Hasbro in that video because the G4s were just awesome. They were something new. They looked a little bit more like the old pets than the other G4s we normally get. But guys, when I got these new G4s and I examined them very closely and compared them to the old G4s, I think that the G4s are slowly turning more into the G2s. How and why? Well, that's why I'm here to explain to you guys. Here is my first G4 I've ever had. Here's another early G4. This LPS is also a G4, and we will be comparing this LPS to these two. Let's start off with this pet. Let's count how many holes she has in all of her body. 1 on her hand, 2 on her tail, and 2 on the other side of her tail, and 1 of her head. That makes 6 holes. That's an awful lot of holes. Now let's look at this G4, which is one of the pets I got yesterday. So let's count how many holes she has. She has 1. She only has 1. And that is so freaking awesome, guys. Normally G4s have a bunch, like you saw in this pet. Now let's look at the eyes in this old G4. As you can see, it is very different from the normal style of eyes that Hasbro does with the old pets. There is like a circle over here, and it's just different. And this is a G2, and the eyes are more normal, like it's just like a stripe going down like this instead of being very circly. And then this G4 has eyes more like G2s. They're more liney, even though they still are very different. This is another G4 I got yesterday. Notice the eyes, and notice this one's eyes. Now let's look at the accessories. This G4 that I bought yesterday came with this necklace, this thing, which I am actually very happy about, which Hasbro could have made this into a deco bit, but instead it's clip-on. As you can see, it is not a deco bit, which is really good because now there's not a hole fracturing her head. And glasses. And all of this is awesome. There's no deco bits here. And these glasses though, like normally G4s do not come with glasses. It is very rare for a G4 to come out with glasses. And let's look at this other new G4. It has a cute little scuba mask. It has like a seaweed tutu. And it has these flippers. No deco bits. That's amazing, guys. Now let's look at this one. I can't remember her exact accessories, but I am sure that she came with almost all deco bits for the accessories for her to dress up with. She was in a party set, so she came with a table, but that doesn't count because you won't put a table on her head. There's also something else that has caused a lot of controversy too. The heads, they pop off. Like, ew, why would you do that to a poor little skunk or dog or cat? And switching the bodies is not fun, it's weird. So let's look at the dog. Its head pops off. That's pretty gruesome if you ask me. But let's see this cat. Her head doesn't pop off. Look guys, I'm not kidding. It won't pop off. I've actually tried off camera, and it does not pop off. And please do not try this with your new G4s because there is a risk that it will break and you can't put the head back on. So yeah. And guys, here comes a big one, the plastic. We can all agree that we think that Hasbro really did not try on the plastic. It's so rubbery and weird. It's so shiny, it's just ew. I bet that most of you have felt a G4 and the plastic is not the best. But for the first time ever, Hasbro kinda made the plastic better on the G4s. When I opened this cat, I was expecting just cuteness in a G4. But I felt her and I was like, OMG. Because guys, the plastic has changed slightly. It doesn't feel that rubbery as it used to when these used to roam the stores. And guys, these G4s have been separated by 2 years almost. And I think that they are transforming. I think that Hasbro is really trying their best. And in the comments of some videos, I have seen some rumors flying around that Hasbro said that they might be designing some new Old LPS. This might just be a rumor, so don't get your hopes up. And the G4s might stay like this, even though they are super cute like this and they have improved so much. So don't get disappointed, guys, if 2 years from now we're still stuck with these, even though they are cute. But I think that it is a possibility that they might be transforming. Once again, this is just a theory, so please don't get your hopes up. But wait, I still have more evidence. Yes, I do. The new checklist. Let's get started to another fact in my theory. Look at the pet with the heart on it, Fluff Kittery. Doesn't it look like one of the G2 Persian cats? Like the picture above? Exactly, the design is pretty much designed after that. And look at Dasher Spotson. Doesn't it look a lot like that Dalmatian? I mean the purple Dalmatian with the sparkle ear? It's kind of different, but guys, it is really similar. And a lot of these pets look more cute than this. Let me just give you a little overview of the checklist. So guys, tell me what you think about my theory. Do you think it'll happen? Or it won't happen? Or you have more evidence? Please tell me in the comments below. And remember, this is just a theory, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!